The Constructor class is mainly used as a defensive class for the objectives. For example, see base Kyle right here? You'll notice that I have him set up for base defense. As a constructor, your primary duties are building defenses, making sure the structure is completely upgraded, placing your base down, which can be used when you pull up the trap wheel in game, and then you hit X and then scroll up on the wheel to select your base, and then you set it down. Once you've done that, you need to build around the base to protect it so that the husks cannot destroy it, so that it will continue to provide the bonuses to the structures that you have built. Again, that's if you're going for the defensive form of a constructor. Base Kyle is one of the most awesome constructors in the game because when you have him as a commander, base increases building health by 84%. And I'm also running supercharged traps. If you want, you can run recycling, but personally, I like to maximize damage in order to increase the defense capabilities of the structure. So I run supercharged traps and 5 constructors in my defensive loadout. And if you'll notice, it says for each constructor increases damage of traps affected by base by 8.5%. 42.5% bonus if you have 5 constructors in your loadout. Very effective. And now I have Power Modulation from Power Base Penny. Some of you may know that she was a pre-order bonus. I'm a founder, that's why I have her. If not, you'll probably end up using Power Base Nox in her place. And down here, I have Thunder Thora for electrified floors. Enemies standing on structures affected by base take 12.7 base energy damage every 5 seconds. You can stack that with Frozen Castle from the Ice King. Enemies standing on structures affected by base are snared by 15%. You see how this is all coming together? Then you can stack it together again with Electro Pulse Penny for enemies that melee attack structures affected by base take 15 base damage, along with the snare. And then of course you have Mega Base Kyle in here to increase base connectivity range by 1. And then of course you run Slow Field and a banner. Slow Field is for slowing down smashers and husks that are creating a problem in your defenses, and the banner is used to buff the health of the buildings and also so that you and your team can respawn if things are getting bad. Okay, that's the reason why this constructor is set up this way, because he is all about base defense. He does not have health regen because he is all about having a secure defense, which means you need to make sure you build, you upgrade, and you trap. And on the subject of traps, they should all be legendary perked and, done in accordance to how they would be most effective. So if you have not seen my traps tutorial, I suggest checking it out in the tutorials playlist in the channel. Now that the defense constructor is taken care of, I'm going to show an example of a tanker melee constructor. So I have Prehistoric Izza in the main slot here for while shield is depleted, increases armor by 100 from Saurian Hide Plus. I pair that with Blast from the Past to give her a 200% health bonus and remove all shields. Then I have Saurian Grit from Ankilo Kyle. Kinetic Overload heals for 2.125% of your max health. And Kinetic Overload is from Hardware Weapons, by the way, in case you didn't know. Triceratops Ramirez for heal 2.125% of your max health every 5 seconds. That's also very important. And then I have Guardian Bull. Hardware Crit Rating. Increases hardware crit rating by 17. Now if you had him as a commander, that would be a crit rating increase of 50. I have Bomb Squad Kyle for Bomb Suit, increased armor by 22. Okay, that's 122 armor just coming from the loadout. That's not even counting the armor buffs you can put on a hardware hammer. And then of course I have Cyrillus Jonesy to further buff health regen on top of all that armor. Elimination Seal for 39 base health over 3 seconds. Duration refreshes with additional eliminations. And lastly, I finish with Adrenaline Rush and Stationary Hover Turrets. And in this particular one, which is on the channel as well, I pair this hammer with it. Just for sake of tutorial reasons, I'm covering the hammer now. Crit rating, crit damage, physical damage, heavy attack energy efficiency, damage to missed monsters and bosses, and you'll need a core re-perk for critical hits with this weapon cause an explosion. This all comes together with that loadout and this hammer, because not only does it have a leap attack, and with all of her buffs, she creates explosions when it crits, on top of her being a master tanker.
Prepare for an attack from any direction. I can't quite tell where the storm is coming from yet.
too.
Storm data has been updated. Check your map.
Sorry. So many of you! Yeah, not possible. Sorry. That'll do nicely. Nope. Whoa, hey now!
Here they come! Keep the shelter safe! Protect the shelter until the survivors can be safely extracted.
Yeah, not possible. Husks!
Bonus challenge is now available.
ya! Spooky! Protect the wall! Look out! Okay, time for action.